Hello Pisces, and welcome to your May 2026 reading. Let's start off with the tarot and see what it comes up with. Yes, okay. First card, the Hierophant, the Fool, and Ace of Swords. So this is really interesting because you have two major arcana cards that are popping up. It feels like this month has lessons again. And the Ace of Swords feels like a lot of truth and a lot of new ideas coming up to the surface for you. With the Hierophant and the Fool, I think there's some sort of faith, a leap of faith perhaps, jumping into something with this higher knowledge that you're doing what feels divinely right, if that makes sense. With the Ace of Swords, it feels, the card honestly by itself looks very interesting. Usually the card depicts a hand holding the sword, but in this case, the hand is holding the blade, but it's not bleeding. So I'm thinking that this idea, it's a very strong and potent idea, and you don't even grab it by the hilt, you grab it by the blade. It just feels like truth in some manner, truth and victory mixed in. And then there's also this element of beginner's luck, beginner's energy. It feels like you feel old and young at the same time. You feel wise, but you feel fresh in a way. That's interesting. Let's see what the Moon Oracle wants to add. Oh my God, I apologize for the shaking of the tripod. It is what it is. Okay, full moon in Pisces, forgive, and new moon in Pisces. Oh my God, this is insane, you guys, because I'm reading for Pisces, and this is like all the moon cards are Pisces. Forgive and attune to the divine. Okay, so perhaps the tuning to the divine is connecting with the Hierophant, who does represent religion. And then the forgive, I feel it does connect to this one right here with the Fool and the Ace of Swords. Forgive when that jump in the past wasn't fun, safe, when that leap into faith, it didn't get you good experiences, it got you lessons, and maybe painful ones at that. And forgive the pain of truth. Forgive the pain of truth because truth will set you free, even if it's painful. It's an interesting, deep, deep message, and it feels like a full circle moment, honestly, with the full moon and the new moon. It feels very connected. Perhaps something happened a year ago, and now it feels like that chapter sort of is coming to a symbolic end. Forgive and attune to the divine. I think you should forgive so that you can attune to the divine. Sometimes not forgiving, it keeps us stuck in the pain and the thoughts. And it's totally valid to have grief over something that went astray. But ultimately, forgive yourself for living through that, for maybe choosing that path, and so that you can hear what the divine is saying to you, because it's saying something. I feel like this was a past situation where you took that leap of faith and that didn't pay off, perhaps, in the way you anticipated. But yeah, forgive so that you can attune to the divine, so that you can hear new truth that you desperately need to hear. That's the message for now from those cards. Let's see what the Animal Oracle wants to contribute. Okay. Actually, no, it's not. It's this one. Okay, the card is Shine Your Light with the lightning bug. You may feel you are just an ordinary being, but when you shine your light, you glow with joyful exuberance for all the world to see. Be extraordinary. And it also connects with this card, with the Ace of Swords, because the hand holding that blade, it's enveloped in this really, really shiny light. You may feel you are just an ordinary being. This feels like a flash moment where you have a realization and that realization sort of pushes you to be even more yourself and to shine even more authentically, which feels like a really encouraging message, honestly. Let's also take the cards for you guys and see. I will also be doing a self-care pull. What can you guys do for self-care this month? And then I will also do a plant/herb ally that you can work with if you feel inspired to work with it. Okay, so for the self-care pull, we have Connect with Fire, number 12, and Massage, number 34. With the Connect with Fire, I feel like this is the prime time to burn things, journals, letters, or even just write down your grievances on a paper and just chuck it into a fire and celebrate that part of your life being over and making way for something new. I just had this image of burning something that used to bring you grief and sadness, and then seeing the beauty of a fire. It feels poetic. It feels like a really ritualistic way to transmute that energy that sort of gets stuck on paper. I'll be honest, even like with journals, when you write with journals, sometimes it gets imbued with that heavy energy. And sometimes you want to keep that stuff for a record that you went through that. But sometimes it needs to be sort of transmuted into something new and to physically make space for something new in your life. And with the massage, I feel like emotions do get stuck this month in your body, especially around the neck area. So I think remain flexible. Please do stretches in the morning. Do them actually at night too. It's just to help the energy flow better through your body and to help you process this, because it is a physical and mental process, but emotions get stuck in the body. And doing yoga or any kind of physical activity, and massages in particular, it really helps to get that stuck emotion out so that you can feel more energetic. And the plant ally for you is number 25, Cleansing with the lemon. And that's just tying this whole reading together. Just cleaning and cleansing, fresh energy. You know, when you clean a room and then you spray like a lemon essential oil or like a lemon cleaner, it just feels fresh. It feels like a new beginning. So I'm excited for you guys. Pisces, you got this. It's going to be a good cleansing month for you and your soul. So that is it for you guys. Stay safe, stay lucky, stay blessed, and I will see you for next month's predictions. Take care. Bye.